And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 60 Astrologian Quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, we managed to hit level 60 Astrologian by doing just all the basic, all the normal stuff. You know, we did roulettes, we did fates, we've done some Palace of the Dead, we've done a whole bunch of stuff. And I've put all of my bonus points into mine, just for the sake of increasing my healing. Now, I do have okay gear, I guess. You know, nothing special, nothing great. Just gear I've collected over the expansion for my healers. And this hat from, I think it's from Void Ark, this one. Yeah. It's called the Void Ark hat, so yeah, it's Void Ark. So anyway, I'm here with Janquinard at the Athenaeum Astrologicum. The quest is called The Hands of Fate. So from this, we will get the ability Celestial Opposition. So Janquinard and Lady Leveva appear to be ready to depart, with or without you. The mean. So Mithrie, I'm quite aware that the mere notion of accompanying Leveva to the answering quarter is bordering on absurd, but I cannot in good faith abandon our good friend in her time of need, not after all we have been through. I am joyed to see that you have come to the same conclusion as well. You two are foolish. Sorry, there she is. So you two are foolish, but I will not trade friends such as you for all the gold in the Aurum Vale. But there is no gold in the... my lady, might I ask that you entertain a second option? You said that your father's diary contained a document which implicates Sir Vest in Rufin's murder. What if, and I fully understand the enormity of this if, but what if Sylvestra still has yet to lay eyes on that document? Suppose he only took the diary to provoke you. If we could somehow retrieve it before you boarded this airship, then we would have a bargaining chip of our own. But this man is the leader of the Bibliotheques. Their sole purpose in life is hoarding of knowledge. Of course, he read the diary, and knowing Sylvestre, the document would have been set to flame the moment he discovered it. Unless we told him that there was another document, one that I removed from the diary to be examined, one that was not in the diary when he stole it. Of course, there is no such pays, but it would be easy enough to craft something up from memory of what I saw. Something that would appear official from a distance. It might just work, though there is always a chance that he may simply attempt to take the document by force. Were that to happen, we would be fortunate to escape with our lives. Sylvester is a formidable astrologian. Some say he possesses the power to stop time. But I thought those were only... No, I mustn't think of that. There is little time left before the scheduled meeting in the answering quarter. Lady Leveva's plan is all we have. If we are to save both her and her family, we must act and trust that the stars will guide us to victory. Cool. Right, so let's go to the answering quarter. There. So we need to go... We can teleport to Idleshire, and then we can run from there. So let's go. Now be ready for this quest. If there's outdoor battles, then you can use your Chocobo companion and so on. If you're doing a lot of DPS as a healer, there's an advantage to you to use Cleric Stance, which is borrowed from Conjurer at level 6. So you should, if you've unlocked Astrologian, you should definitely have Cleric Stance, because you had to get, I think, 15 Conjurer to even unlock it. I think. Okay, so let's fly. Let's try not to look up my mount's butt if we can. Okay, cool. And I'm hoping soon that I can unlock Alexander and start working on that as well. Okay, here's Janquinard. Let's talk to him. So, less than a score summers have come and gone since I have set a foot on the paths of contemplation. Yeah, this place appears if it hasn't been inhabited for centuries. Nature is the greatest of levelers, Janquinard. She provides us with what we need, but when we are done with it, she is quick to take back what is and always has been rightfully hers. There is still time before Sylvestra is to arrive. I would like to take a walk and see where my father lived. Just knowing that I tread the same ground as he may grant my mind peace. Well then, I suggest a rooftop garden directly to the south of here. Your father and I would spend many a night there gazing up at the stars and prattling on about our dreams in the small hours. It is where he first told of your mother and the child she was carrying. Okay. Let's carry on. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. So, is it close by? Interesting. Is it here? Wow. Why have I never noticed this place before? Would have hoped there'd be more trees and flowers and things around, but never mind. So, I wonder if my father knew that one day I would be here, standing under the same sky he did. But, sorry, did he know that he would have a daughter who was as stubborn as he? A daughter who would put her life and the lives of those she loved in danger because of an unfulfilled dream? I think he did, and I think if he were here now, he would be proud. Proud that I at least tried. Proud that I did not let fate control me. But that I rather walked hand in hand with that fate down a path my father left, not only for me, but for all those who would carry in their hearts the same dream. I believe he would be as well, Lady Leveva, though I did not fully realize it until recently. These past moons, it has been as if Rufin was here by my side once again. The passion, the stubbornness, the talent. I do not think he would stand idly by as Sylvestra had his way, and so I believe neither should we. Thank you, Jana. I know I have been hard on you, but it's only because you were an incompetent astrologian with an aversion to training, not because you were anything but a good man, and a good friend. Now, let us see what the stars have in mind for us today. Okay, so where do we go? Speak to Leveva again. Where did she go? Oh, okay, now we have a fight. So let's get ready for the fight. Let's use Protect. Let's use Stone Skin. And because it's a fight inside a portal, we can't take our Chocobo in, unfortunately. So Sylvestra is not a man to be late. He will be here. So duty calls commence battle for Hands of Fate. If your level is above 60, it will be synced. That's obviously a future-proof message when the level goes above level 60. Sup? Ever so predictable, Leveva, while I hide behind 3 men. I am so sorry to inform you that there has been a change of plans. There will be no return to your homeland, no tear-filled reunion with your grandfather, no trial, only a sentence. And that sentence shall be carried out here by my hand and my men. You see, after reading your father's diary, it became clear that you and your wretched friends know too much. You would not believe how long I have been searching for that document. The last one that connected me to your father's unfortunate accident. I tracked down and had all others destroyed, but this one eluded me for almost 2 decades. The last? Jana Mithrie, it appears we are left with but a single path. There was only ever one, my lady, and we shall see it to the end. I better not wipe. That would be embarrassing. Okay, so we have to defeat these peeps. Let's do Cleric Stance. Let's use Gravity. I get the ads down ASAP. Rip. That was quick. Oh yeah, I forgot my gear is kind of over the top. Lol. It's obviously over the top compared to someone who would just hit 60. Obviously I need to make sure that no one in the group dies, so if anyone gets low I'll drop Cleric Stance. I think I should just drop it now to heal everyone up. Let me just kill this ad. There we go. Let's drop Cleric Stance and let's start healing. Holy balls. Fine, let's not then. I'm assuming if we don't destroy all of these in time, then just rip in pieces. Let's restore mana just in case. Rip. Okay, let's drop Cleric Stance and heal. Probably use big heals on these peeps. Target Leveva. Damn. What the hell? Wow. So he actually did stop time. I thought only, like, scholars could stop time. I thought that was a skill that they had from one of the 12. So far, so easy. I can give you gravity in return, babe. Rip. Well, that was fun. Yeah, well, they add time mages to the game. Who knows? You remember time mages from Final Fantasy 1 if you ever played it. So, wait, if you wish to see your grandfather live, you will not kill me. That was never our intention, Sylvester. No, I only wish to ask a few simple favours, the first being the return of my father's diary. You will then send word back to the old world to have my grandfather released immediately, and finally you will return to Charlian and report to the forum that I have disappeared and I am presumed deceased. Fail to do these things and I shall tell the forum all I know of your involvement in my father's death. I doubt they will be as generous with their mercy as I. And I want a billion gil as well. And a helicopter on the roof. And what? You shall remain here and continue to spread our knowledge across this worm-eaten realm like it was sweet cream butter? You know, not what you do. You know not what you do. The barbarians of this realm have shown that they can only use knowledge to destroy each other. They corrupt it, they lessen it, and then they forget it. They never once have shown they are worthy of knowledge they so defile. And yet you would still give it to them. Very well, I shall do as you ask. But know that the forum is ever listening, ever watching. Should you continue your escapades here in Ishgard, they will find out. And they will send others until they have succeeded where I have failed. Then you best make certain they do not. You are a powerful man, who also happens to be master of lies and deceit. I pray the task should not prove too difficult, and if it does, well then, I can always show them what manner of man you truly are. So, nah. I do not think there will be any need for that. Sylvester, however wicked, is not a fool. He will not sacrifice what he has spent the past 2 decades building over a girl he, even with his back to the kobold, sees as an inferior. Especially if you have offered him a means of accomplishing it without causing him to lose face. His pride, of course, will ache, but is naught a little wine cannot cure. You're right, Janquinard. Something I never thought I would admit, at least out loud. So does this mean that you'll remain in the sea and continue your teachings? Of course I will. There is a pending contract with House Durandare, my obligations to the convictors and the hunters of Tailfeather, and then, of course, there is the matter of your incomplete training. If memory serves me, you have still opened half of the Heaven's Gates. Nice. Okay, let's talk to Leveva. So, well, things did not go completely as planned, but we arrived at the fate intended for us nonetheless. Now the question is, what do we do with this fate we have granted? I believe this warrants another reading, but perhaps after we have had a bite to eat. Oh yeah, food. I used to eat that in one other life. So let's go back to Ishgard. Okay, oops, sorry. We have to go back to Foundation. Foundation, then we can teleport straight to the Athenium. Whee! It's blood. Gotta love SSDs. This is how loading time should be, guys. I'm sorry for playing on PlayStation. You don't have an SSD. Some of you do, but if you don't, get one. They're awesome. This is the way zone loading times should be. La la la. I wonder what title I get with this. So, Mithrie, you're just in time to greet the Athenium's newest member. May I present you with Lord Rufin? Why the surprise? I believe I know the answer. Your senses are doubtless reeling from having witnessed poor Lady Leveva's tragic end in the hinterlands. Lol. Contrary to popular opinion, I was not murdered at all, but merely on a long and winding journey that has finally brought me back to Ishgard, so that I may teach the secrets of Charlian astrology once again. I mean to show the people that the fate is a path that need not be walked in darkness, that the stars can be used to light the way. And my first lesson? That those who oppose this celestial guidance shall be doomed to mark time for all of eternity. Cool, so that's complete. So celestial opposition. Stuns all nearby enemies, duration 4 seconds, PvP 2 seconds. Also extends duration of beneficial effects cast on self and party members by 10 seconds. Cool. Ooh-ah. Done. So we got the achievement, the star in our Faults 2, which should have given a title, I think. So let's take a look. Latest. Yep. So we're now Stargazer Mithrie. So let's equip that title just for the sake of the video. So let's see. Stargazer. I've got so many titles. I've got 116 titles on this character. Stargazer, Stargazer, where are you? Starcaller, not that one. I will find it. Let's see. Here it is, Stargazer. Nice. So Stargazer, Mithrie, Menethil, Angel. Lol. Anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie.